Welcome back to my channel. I'm Zipporah the Lux Angel, and today I am back with another tarot card reading. Please remember that these readings are timeless, general, and for entertainment purposes only. That means only listen to what directly applies to your personal situation, leave the rest for someone else, and by all means, please contact licensed professionals and or the proper authorities regarding any mental, medical, legal, or financial emergencies and or crises. That being said, let us begin. First things first, the handbag of the day is my beautiful Gucci Marmont small shoulder bag, and she will serve as the vision board inspiration for all you abundance manifestors out there. If you'd like to see me styling my luxury capsule collection, you can check out the series I have here on YouTube called Battle of the Bags. All right, let us begin. I am going to start by choosing a deck for your reading, and today I'm actually going to go with the Tarot of the Divine by Yoshitani. Lovely deck. I am going to shuffle. If you don't want to stay through the shuffling, you can check out the description box. I will have a timestamp listed there below. Let us begin. All right, please and thank you, Spirit. What messages do we have for the collective? Thank you. Collective energies, please and thank you, Spirit. 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 Messages for the collective. What is this? Okay, so right away, y'all might have something that is a little irritating that you gotta get. Okay, that's all right. Collective energies, please and thank you, Spirit. Anything bothering you? If there's anything bothering you, you will eventually get it, just like I just did. It's like a piece of hair or something. All right. Please and thank you, Spirit. Collective energy messages. Collective energy messages. Collective energy messages. All right. We'll just do one more. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Collective energy messages. Let us begin. All right. What have we, Spirit? We have the Eight of Swords. Oh, feeling stuck, going back and forth in your mind. Just stuck mentally. I know. There's also an element of sadness with this particular Eight of Swords. Just because this person is like, they can't see. They don't know what to do. I know. Hang in there, pal. Oh, wait, what? How's that song go? So let a tear or two fall. Remember that your biggest angry moments never last that long. That's like the Muppet Babies. I promise you'll feel better, buddy, soon. Oh, yes. Just remember the Muppet Baby song I just sang right there, okay? No copyright, okay? What do we have? Okay, we have the Fool. Are we starting a new beginning in this energy? Hopefully this is coming out of that energy. You know, like hopefully we were bursting out of that energy. Okay, we were stuck in our minds, but now we're bursting out into freedom by the grace of God. Let that be the case, Spirit. Okay, because we don't, I mean, some of y'all could be in your head about making a new start. Okay, like let's not play the worst scenarios in our minds, guys. Let's try to free our minds. We might need to do some meditation, some yoga, some something. We have a Four of Wands. Okay, what's this? Is that what somebody is like nervous about and all up in their head about? What is this about? Is somebody on the outside looking in, watching somebody else go into the Four of Wands, wishing they could go into the Four of Wands is, you know, an accomplishment, an achievement, could be marriage, especially in this particular deck. Could be buying a house, could be getting married, could be celebrating a graduation. That is some sort of a milestone or achievement. Okay, somebody could be in their head about how they're going to bring this achievement about, accomplish it. Might be in their head about, yeah, how they do this. We have a 10 of Wands. Ugh, but it's almost like the mind might be making them stop and be stuck before it even starts. They could just feel overwhelmed just with the idea of it. But it's all mental, though. I mean, they're just thinking it's going to be too hard. It's going to be too difficult. This is self-defeating thoughts. This is self-sabotage for sure. This is before it even starts. We're allowing things in our mind to come up and kill the dream. Like, look at this 10 of Wands, right? Look at them. This would be somebody is there, you know, contemplating and going back and forth for so long that they don't even take action. They die there before the flipping thing can take off, and they're letting their thoughts root and crush through their dreams like it's coming through the mind. Like, this is self-sabotage. This is, yeah, this is just thinking about all the worst case scenarios and then staying stuck in your head while you're imagining somebody else moving on and being happy, perhaps with someone else. Okay, is this a love interest? We have an 8 of Cups. This is somebody being stuck in their mind and allowing them to, somebody could have walked away. I don't know if this is you or somebody else, take the role where they resonate, but it's like somebody could have walked away from a beautiful, loving union or situation because they just thought it would be too difficult. They thought that it would just be too much. And they walked away because they were just in their heads listening to their own defeatist thoughts. This is failure to launch in the worst way. Yeah, 5 of Cups, and now they're sad. They're sad. They're sad because somebody is saying, I'm not going to, you know, I mean, I can't just stay here. Okay, I will move on. So somebody walked away and now they're sad. Well, I mean, you know, don't let this be you. Okay. If this is you, you might need some therapy, okay, so that you can learn how not to self-sabotage. Because I'm not seeing anything here where, I'm not seeing anything evil here. I'm just seeing literally just thinking the worst and then just ending something. Like, seriously. We have the Ace of Wands. This is somebody just being sad and knowing that someone's going to move on and start something else with somebody else. Gosh. Well, I mean, bruh. I mean, if this has recently happened to you or someone walked away, this is what was going on. Self-sabotage. We have the 7 of Wands, just so defensive. They're trying to protect themselves. What they're trying to protect? Well, the 7 of Wands is coming in the 8th house. So they're trying to protect their finances, protect their heart. They don't want to be intimate with someone. They don't want people getting too close to them. So this strikes me as some sort of an avoidant. This strikes me as somebody who just, they may have the spark of love, interest, passion with someone, or they might feel a connection, but then they, as soon as it becomes intimate or where people want to go deeper, they run away, they break it off, because it's just too much for them, is what I'm seeing here. And they're sad about it. Look, it's a tower. It's a tower. They created a tower for themselves. That's really sad and unfortunate. We have the King of Pentacles. Okay, what I say could be them trying to protect their finances. So here they are, just, this is somebody who would be financially stable, financially successful in their career path or whatnot. And I mean, they are terrified. I mean, terrified. Just, this is nightmarish almost. Like, but the sad part is, either way, it's a nightmare, because their worst fear would be like getting close to someone and then them betraying them. But they're living in a nightmare because the thought of this could be someone who left you. The thought of you moving on with someone else is also a nightmare. It's also a nightmare. It has got them in the grips of sadness, and they're stuck in their head, and this would be like a hell. I don't really wish this on anyone, but you, I hope it's not you. I don't think this would be my collective. I think this is someone who may have broken it off with you recently. This is what they're feeling. We have the High Priestess. You may already know this. You may already know this, or they could be also getting readings on you or something like that, or going to someone to get information about you, to get guidance about you, and the person, whomever, is telling them, well, this person's going to move on. Nobody's going to sit around and, well, this person's going to move on. They have to move on. What else can they do if you're pushing them away? What else can they do? And that is just... that's sad, because it's literally just their own mind, their own fears taking the lead and just destroying the relationship that they could have. We have a Two of Wands. Yeah, they don't know what to do. That's really, really sad. Like, I kind of feel bad for this person. This is like just really being stuck. It's like, so defensive about their heart. They just feel like somebody's going to play them. This is really sad. Like, how can you live like that though? Like, you know what I mean? But like, okay, is it just me? It's like, what play you how? Like, cheat on you, take something from you, betray your confidences. Like, they really don't want to open up to someone. So when someone wants to go deeper, this is when they shut down, completely shut down. But this is not just shutting down. This is literally pushing the person away, like ending it, saying goodbye. This is not just a shutdown. This is not, oh, I just don't want to talk about it. I don't ever want to talk about those things. This is now, okay, I'm leaving. Like, I already feel like I'm getting too close to you, so I'm just leaving. But this time, they may have a habit of doing this. This might be a pattern for them. But this time is destroying them emotionally. They're hurting about it. Well, we have the Hanged Man. So I don't know. Maybe you guys needed clarity about someone who may have ended it with you recently, and you're like, I don't get it. You know, we started off and it was just so nice, and it was a connection, it was love, it was joy. I thought it was great. It was passion. It was wonderful. And then they just left, or said they had to go, or said that work was in the way and ended it, or whatever. This is what is going on with this person. They have intimacy, deep intimacy wounds, and they let it get, they're just trying to protect their heart, it looks like. So, but in protecting their heart, they destroyed their heart, because they are very much ruminating about this, sad about this, going through it in their mind, and the thought of you moving on is hurting them so badly. It's hurting them internally. The thought of you moving on is just like, really, they're hurting themselves. They probably should stop thinking about it. It's like, if you're gonna make the choice to leave and deuces and go move on, then like, what is the point of even like going over in your head? And it's almost like maybe it's because their spirit is like, don't, like, trying to encourage them to move forward, but then they're arguing with themselves. This person, it depends on who you are. It might be different for all of you. But this person well, maybe this high priestess is, I said they could be talking to someone. Maybe they're going to get therapy for this, because I'm seeing this person has the potential to make a turnaround. They do. Now, granted, would I tell you to wait around for that? No, because who knows? And I don't know, your personal situation will be different for all of y'all. But for some of you, I see them healing this in some way, maybe going to a therapist, talking to a counselor, and then finally moving forward. For some of you, for sure. Yeah. For some of you, I feel like, yeah, this person could come in now. Listen, they're hurting really, really bad. Yeah, they're going to have to make some choices. Yeah. All right. So take this where it resonates. But for a lot of you, I'm seeing because they are hurting so bad, it's going to prompt them to finally correct this. And that is going to take some outside help. That's why the high priestess is here. They're going to need to talk to someone, because let it be themselves, they're just going to spin in this and spin in this and spin in this. So I think that that is why they realize, okay, I got to do something. I got to do something. I cannot be here obsessing about this forever. Clearly, this person means a lot to me. I need to figure out how I can do this. They may actually go as far as, because I see the Two of Wands is here in the finale. It's like they're going to be planning how they can come forward. So it might be that the therapist or whoever they talk to is like, just make preparations, you know. This is what a prenup is for. If you're afraid that they'll take money from you, this is where you talk to them and you slowly open up about what may have happened in the past, and you know why you want to take it slowly with the intimacy, and meaning the emotional intimacy. But I do see them finally open. I'm seeing where they're hurting so bad they'll finally come forward and let you know how they feel. And so they're going to be looking into how to possibly do that. I think that you moving on is about to be a very painful experience for them, and that is going to be the catalyst for them finally making these changes. Now, it's going to be different for all of y'all. You know, you might actually move on to someone else and get married, and that could be the thing that is the tower for them that helps them to go get help, and then that will heal them. But in the meantime, you could have already moved on. For some of you, you will move on to someone else, and that will be the thing that heals them. And for others of you, them just losing you and you telling them that you're going to move on, or you actually doing it, maybe starting dating or something like that, is going to be the thing that gets them to be like, okay, I don't want to see this person walk away. I don't want anybody else with this person. I'm going to fix this. Okay, so we will see. It's going to be different for all of y'all. Let me go on ahead and get some angel messages with this one. Well, I did just say. All right. We're going to go on with the Crystal Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Ooh, because this person needs all the healing. My goodness. But they're clearly all up in your energy while they're coming through this reading like this. Okay, because I'm like, what? Now, if this is you, collective, this would be yes. Seeing a therapist will be very helpful. Like, okay, so if someone did leave you because they had all these emotional wounds and stuff like that, and you're very sad about it, yeah, talk to someone, see a therapist, get healing, and then, yeah, you just move, you have to move on with your life. But going and talking to someone, but this is either way, whichever party you are, the person who is sad because they walked away from something good out of fear of intimacy, they need to go get therapy. And then if somebody walked away and just left you hanging and you feel sad and bereft about it, also go get therapy. And just know that, you know, you can move on successfully with someone else. All right, Spirit. Guidance. Guidance, Spirit. Guidance. Yeah. Just seeing if I get anything else here. But for some of you, yeah, I do see this person finally making plans to come through. I mean, be careful. Like, this person shows up at the wedding, like, in that, what's that movie? We Belong. It's not a movie, it's a song. Mariah Carey. That video, We Belong Together. Yes. Because in that, she was moving on to somebody else, but then the other person came to the wedding, and then she left that other person at the altar that she was moving on with and went back to the person that she loved. That might happen for some of y'all, because I'm seeing this full card and this flipping Four of Wands. Some of y'all might have a wedding crasher, okay? Just FYI, you might really get the security if you don't want a wedding crashed. All right. We have fluorite. It says, natural beauty and authenticity. Be yourself as God made you naturally attractive and lovable inside and out. And that is for both of you. Like, this is what this person needs to do, is be authentic and open up. And then for you, you need to know that you don't need to change anything about yourself. This did not happen because you aren't lovable or aren't beautiful or attractive. This is this own person's inner issues and inner demons that they have to contend with. We have sodalite. It says socialize or join in. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got to get back out there. Y'all have to get back out there. It says make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. Exactly. You are lovable. You are beautiful and or handsome, whatever Taylor resonates. But it's like, yeah, you have to get back out there. You can't sit around moping for this person. And that's what this person knows. They know that you're not going to sit around moping for them. You might cry about it. You might be sad about it, but they know you're going to move on. And that is what they are sad about. They know that this is going to happen. But, I mean, they made the choice that they made. Like, we have unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. Exactly. That's what this person needs to do. That's what this person needs to do. And you too, to a certain extent. Like, if you're the one, like, who was longing over this person or sad, it's like, release these worries and move on, because you don't need to stay ruminating about a situation where this person was just emotionally inept to be in a relationship. They need to go heal, and that is on them to do that work. We have answered prayers. All your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. So Spirit is saying that they got this. Okay, this is going to be different for all of you. For those of you who want this person back and are praying for that to happen, I am seeing where that is definitely a possibility, but after this person heals. I did say, like I said, this you move, but it's going to also take you moving on, though. You see what I'm saying? It's like, it's going to take you moving on, period. Yeah. So, look, at the bottom of the deck, deep emotional healing. That's what it needs to. Your heart is ready to heal from past experiences, and you are willing to devote time and energy toward therapeutic care. This is what needs to happen. So if this person does come back, this is what you'll need to let them know. Like, hey, I'm willing to try this again, but we have to get some therapy. We're going to have to do some relationship counseling, because I can't be jilted and left just, whenever you feel that things are getting too intimate or close. If you have some sort of a avoidant attachment style or something like that, or whatever it is, we're going to have to go and work on that, because like, this was painful for me too. And then if you're the person who is the one who runs from deep emotional connection, yes, therapeutic care. Go on and get it. But I do see healthy communication and relationships. See, after the healing comes the healthy communication. Healthy communication. And then we have life-changing epiphany or experience. That's what I'm saying. This is going to be the catalyst. Okay? We have heart-to-heart discussions and clear, assertive communication. Help you understand and be understood. And it's a time of big and blessed change for you. And God is supporting you each step of the way. Okay. And then it says, again, be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and need time to heal and recover. So like, this is, and then even take time for self-care. Yeah, y'all need to heal, child. Heal, child. Of course, you need to heal if you was just left because this person is like emotionally, I don't want to use that word damaged, but emotionally constipated, then yes, you're going to have to heal. But what I am seeing here, okay, I'm seeing that I'm seeing them having the epiphany. They're going to be talking to someone if they're not already. And then they're going to be coming forward because they love you. They do. They love you a lot. It's breaking their own heart to have broken yours. So I'm seeing that for a lot of you. But for some of you, it might be too late. Some of y'all will have already moved on because it takes deep emotional healing, okay? And everybody's on different timelines. And if this person, what are they going to take 1 year, 2 year, 3 years? I mean, some people can do that healing. Maybe they're on a higher timeline and it takes only 3 months. Who knows? But for some of you, by the time they do this healing, like I said, you're going to have a we belong together. Like they're going to be at the wedding. I'm sorry, I don't wish that on anybody, but this is here. It's literally here. Okay, the wedding crashers. Okay, it's here. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying, but for the most part, for the most of you, I'm seeing healing actually taking place, and this person actually finally coming forward. That's what I'm seeing for the most of you. Because this is affecting them very deeply, the separation. So maybe this is, just for some of y'all who are wondering and inquiring about somebody who may have left or y'all have broken up or something like that. It's going to take that healing. And for some of them, it might just take, like I said, this situation is the catalyst for them to come forward. And they may be honest with you about this. Like, this is why I couldn't commit. This is why I couldn't be with you. I needed to work on this and I'm going to work on it. And it would be like them wanting to come in and, make your relationship go forward. But just expect that communication. Y'all might get that communication regardless if y'all are the ones who moved on or not. I'm seeing this person do the healing because your relationship is a catalyst for that. Also, but in the meantime and in between time, you're not waiting around for anybody, because that's actually part of the healing, is you realizing that you don't have to stay stuck to someone who is stuck, and prioritizing your emotional needs first and your self-care first. Also doing the therapeutic work for yourself as well, because it can be very heartbreaking when you love or care about someone and then they leave you, even if they didn't leave you for someone else, or they say it was about work and it doesn't work in our lives. It still hurts. So yes, go ahead and take that time for the therapeutic care, to heal your emotions and things like that, and then get back out there and move on with your life, because who knows when this person's going to do the work, and should you limit yourself while they're doing that work, so that's that. Let me see here. Spirit doesn't want you to worry. Okay, ask for what you want and just know that Spirit is answering your prayers. But Spirit doesn't want you to worry, and Spirit doesn't want you to like feel down on yourself or doubt your own, like I said, how wonderful you are. Okay, and maybe that's why you need to get back out there, because then you will realize how wonderful you are, because they'll be reflected to you in people who aren't unhealthy or like in this situation that this other person is in. I low-key want to get one more deck. Are sure? Let me get this Ask Your Guides. This is unorthodox for me, but we're gonna do it. Anything else, Spirit? Any clarifications here? Any clarifications here? Just a few clarifications. We have guardian angels and deceit. With that deceit, I'm getting self-deception. This person, this is the things going on in their head. And them wearing the mask. Yeah. We have epiphany. Okay. That's what I'm saying. They're deceiving themselves wearing this mask of like a lack of intimacy. But they're so scared. They're frightened like little children. We have unconditional love here. Okay, see, so there is an epiphany. I'm saying this person is going to make their breakthrough. And this relationship is about to be the catalyst for that. Then we have suffering. Yeah, this person needs so much healing. It's almost like this person, yeah, they're suffering. That's what I'm saying. But it's just like, and it's because they realize this is why they're suffering, is because they love you. That's what it is. See, they were deceiving themselves, and that's why they were running away. They were trying to make this, that's why they're so defensive with the 7 of Wands in the 8th house. They're trying to convince themselves that they didn't love you. But now they realize after they walk away, that's why this is the catalyst. After they walk away, that's when they realize that they do love you because they are suffering. See, if they didn't love you, they could just walk away and it'll just be fine. Okay, walk away. I don't want this, it's too much. I can't do that, deep stuff, And then they walk away and now they're in pain. And they're like, why am I in pain? Why am I in grips? Yeah, because you love somebody. That's why. But their mind is so restricted. No, that's the clarification, the same thing. But they need to get control of the self. They do. Yeah, there is something going on about, like, of course, this is childhood traumas that happen. Either childhood traumas or, yeah, because we have it says under unconditional love, we have the divine mother and then the suffering. So there's deep mother wounds with this individual. Very deep mother wounds. And this is why they can't emotionally connect. It's like very hard and difficult for them because they never had that neural pathway created for them with whatever was going on with their mother. There's a lot of suffering going on. Yeah, it's almost just like if they had their mother would have been someone who was very like, I don't want to say cold, but they weren't affectionate. They may have been someone who was all about themselves and their business and their survival and didn't really emotionally connect with this person. And so this is why they have this, and there's shame associated with it too here. They, there's just a lot of sadness that they need to heal, and that's what therapy is for. They need to be able to free their mind. But like I said, this is going to be the catalyst. Your relationship, your love is going to be the catalyst for that happening, because they're going to realize when they walk away that, oh my gosh, I'm hurting and I'm in pain. Why am I hurting and I'm in pain? I just walked away from this person like I normally walk away from everybody who gets too close to me. Why am I hurting? Oh, I'm so hurting. Right? So for those of you who want this person back, that's beautiful. I do see them making a turnaround. So some of y'all might decide to wait. I don't know. But in the meantime, in between time, what you don't want to wait on is that therapy. Because you get that therapy, then who knows if you really don't want to be waiting. Okay? It'll be different for all of y'all, but that is the message that I have for you all. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you got something beneficial from it. And I thank you for stopping by. Please remember to like, share with someone who cares, save it to a playlist for future reference, and by all means, subscribe for more wonderful readings and luxurious eye candy such as this. And until next time, have a gorgeous day. Bye.